Morning everyone, it's Louise here from So Sophia, and I'm just popping in with a quick show and tell of what I've been making the past few weeks, really, getting ready for my first in-person event of spring. That's at the Attenborough Art Centre in Leicester this coming Saturday, and I've been sewing all the things, and I think I'm getting to the point where I really can't sew anymore. I need to start checking my stock over, deciding what I'm going to take, and making some price labels up, and then packing it all to get ready for Saturday. So I thought I'd come on and show you some of the things that I've made for the fair, and have my coffee. Well, keep the coffee away from the bags. I'll just have one more swig. I'm in my conservatory today. It's quite cool in the mornings, but later in the afternoon it'll be full-on sunshine. So I'm taking advantage while it's cooler, because you can see it's a hot day today. Hot! And I'm in my summer dress, ready to go. This heat wave is not going to last, but we'll make the most of the sunshine while we can. Okay, so I've got some bags here to show you. Yesterday I made a batch of little makeup bags. I like to keep ongoing stock of these on my table at events, because, well, I keep a selection on the table and some underneath to replenish as I'm going along. Because in England in particular, when at markets, we're usually given a 5 or 6 foot length table, which is not a very big space to work with to feature your work. So I've got to be quite selective what I put out, and I always like to keep a little bit on reserve to fill in the gaps as I'm going along through the day. And these are great to fill in the gaps. They're just white, clean little makeup bags. There's little birdies. And what I do usually is, I'll just see if I've got one. I have jumbo toiletry bags on my table, and I usually do a bit of a deal where you can buy them as a set for £50 instead of buying them individually, which would cost more. And that's quite a good, quite a popular gift set for people. I've got another one. I made another little makeup. This is the Tall and Tidy wash bag, which is my pattern, my latest pattern. And I made a little matching makeup bag to go inside. There's another one. And then I got some lemon ones as well. Lemons always remind people of Italy, Mediterranean, sunshine. The lemons have always been a great choice. There's a little lemony pouch. So yeah, I'll have a few jumbo toiletry bags on my table, and then I stack them on. I've got some shelves. I'll show you my setup once I've done a mock-up of it, if I have time. Otherwise I'll just show you my table on Saturday at the fair. But yeah, I usually have some jumbo toiletry bags, matching makeup bags, plenty in reserve. Well, I've got one of these as well. This is a more neutral bag, which I really like. I love this fabric with a pop of mustard on the zip. So yeah, that's that one. And I didn't have enough of this lemons fabric. I added a strip of this lovely pale blue metallic faux leather I've just got in, which I thought was rather pretty. Okay. What else can I show you? I'll be taking along my latest zippy crossbody bags. I love this leopard print one. I'll show you the inside. It's got a nice little map design inside. I've been stuffing them with paper to puff them out a bit so that they can stand on my table, because I'm not going to have much hanging space either, so I need to be able to have, you know, a row of bags standing up. Let me see if I've got some more. But this one's lovely. I love this one. It'll go with my dress. it's got like a nutmeggy brown oilskin base, which is, it's water resistant and eco-friendly. Oh, that's sweet. I like that one. Okay, so then I've got my other bags that I made recently. I've got Alice always comes with me to the fair in whatever shape or form. Love taking Alice. She's a real conversation starter, this fabric. And I know that there will be some Alice fans coming to the fair. So Alice is coming with the White Rabbit, Cheshire Cat. Here's another one with a raspberry base. Alice is coming. And then I've got this, it's like menagerie fabric from Rifle Paper Co. It's one of my favourites at the moment. And I wish I'd had time to make more things, but yesterday I did knock up a little matching wallet. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the Kalina mini wallet by Apple Green Cottage Patterns. She's a good friend of mine. It's got lovely details. And then inside you've got space for cards, then money and coins, and a little keyring. And it closes together with a snap. I had some cut out, so I thought, oh well, I'll make those and add them to my table because people do like the small items. So I've got a leopard print one to go with the leopard print purse. That's got a bit of red in it because it's got the white leopard inside, and I've got some in the red. These ones are actually on my website as well, which I probably shouldn't tell you because I want to save them for the fair. Yeah, so I've got some lovely little mini ones. Oh, and I made this one. This is also Rifle Paper Co. Had it cut out yesterday. I thought, what the hell, I might as well make it as well for another small item. This is with Cairo, featuring Cairo, and then it's got a little camel on the flap. Isn't that cute? Actually, this part is Amsterdam, but it features the city of Cairo on the panel. So yeah, that's a little mini wallet. Really cute details. They're all one of a kind. What else can I show you? Oh, and I've got these bags that I'm excited about, these new ones. This is a little phone bag, but it's got a secret phone pocket built into the flap. So I thought this was a nice cheery bright colour to pop on. Hi Anne, hi Vivian. So inside, I've already stuffed it with paper. I'll just show you the inside. It's a nice spacious little interior with a zip pocket, and then under the flap, I should actually bring my other phone up, but under the flap you've got this, I mean, I'll put my whole hand in there. It's a built-in pocket to hide your phone, which I can't demonstrate now because my phone is recording this. But yes, really nifty little phone bag. And then I've used a leather cord on the strap, which is tied with a knot. And if it's too short or too long, all you have to do is untie it and tie it to your length. I like that one. I've got another couple of those. Got one in waves. I like the neutral colours actually because they just go with any outfit. This one again has got that lovely matte fabric inside and the secret phone pocket. If you're a bag maker, I've been showing these on my page recently. This is the Sweet Lila bag by Upstyle Designs, and they're on Etsy. I can pop the links in the comments afterwards. Oh, and I've got one more. This one is in fishtails. The fabric is actually called fishtails. It's a lovely Japanese canvas. Lovely texture to it. So that's one of those. And then I'm going to be taking a couple of these waste bags. I sent the rest up to a shop in Yorkshire, but I will be taking a couple of these just to add a pop of colour to my table. There's a limit to how much I'm going to be able to put on my table because it will be smaller than usual. But yeah, a couple of these waste bags I've got. I wish I'd had time to make more neutral ones, but it's not going to happen this time. There's only so much I can sew. Right, and then what I usually do at all my fairs, I usually have a showstopper, well, a bag perched on the top, well, high up, to draw attention to my stall. I like to have a kind of a wow factor bag. I hope this is going to be the wow factor bag to draw people in. This is my latest tester bag for my friend Jenny of Sincerely Jen Patterns. And I showed it to you last week. You'll see the photos on my page. But Jenny has, she uses quirky titles for her patterns following the sitcom Friends. And if you're familiar with Friends, this bag pattern is called the Regina Phalange, which the character Phoebe has coined as her alter ego, her businesswoman alter ego bag. So Regina Phalange, this is the handbag version. I'll quickly show you around it while we're here. It's got a recessed zip to close. It's got a little peacock on the end, you can see that. It's got one zip pocket on the front, which you can access from either side. I'll show you like this. A bit hard doing it. This way, you know what I could do? I could put it on my shoulder. Right, that's where I go. Okay, so however you're wearing it, the idea is, I hope I do this justice, Jenny, because I'm not very good with gloves, but yeah, the idea is that you want your phone or your sunglasses, well, you can just, see what I mean? It's one front zip pocket that you can access from either side. So whether you're wearing it on this shoulder or on the other shoulder, it's a really nifty trick, this front zip pocket. And then on the back of the bag, I love a bag with lots of pockets. You can never have too many. This is one of those secret pockets that where you won't notice it when it's flat, but you could easily store your phone in there and no one would know. Okay, so now inside this bag, now this is another really nifty trick. I just stuffed it with paper to keep its shape. It's got, don't know if you can see this, it's got a, well, first of all, it's got a nice wide zip pocket inside. I've never installed a zip with an overlay like this before. It was really, I thought it would be really difficult to achieve, but with Jenny's instructions, it was actually pretty straightforward. So that's an inner zip pocket. I've put a bit of green in there for contrast. And then on the other side of the bag, I've got two slip pockets. Oh, I can just about see that. And then in the center of the bag, we've got this dividing zip pocket, which is it was really exciting to construct this. I've never done a dividing center pocket before, and it's just a bit difficult, a bit clumsy to show you on here. But yeah, you open it up. Oh, let's see if I can open it. There it is. I've done it in a contrast. So yeah, a bag of many pockets, and this beauty will be coming with me to the fair. And it's got carry handles, and I've attached a wider strap for extra comfort. It's like a seat belt webbing, really good quality. So that the shoulder strap is detachable, very handy. So she's coming with me to the fair on Saturday. And what I should point out is that anything that doesn't sell at the fair, whatever's left over, will be going onto my website. So if you don't live in Leicester and you can't make it to see me, but you're interested in something that might be available afterwards, please sign up to my email list, because my email subscribers will be the first to know when the new stock is available. And that's at just sewsophia.com. And at the very top of my website, there's a little link you can click on to subscribe, or there's a link on the bottom of the first page to subscribe as well. Actually, if you go on my links in Facebook, it takes you straight to my sign up page as well. So that's another point to make. What else have I got to show you? I do have a couple of these little pouches. I like to give some smaller, I can't just have big bags on my table, because sometimes people just want to buy something small, a little token, just to support creative businesses. So I will have these little zippy dog walking pouches. Some have got little holes to dispense the poo bags. Let's see. Yep. This is another cute little pattern from Sallie Tomato. Most of these bags that I'm showing you, apart from the makeup bags and the wallets, I've done blog posts about, so you can actually on my website have a look at the bag pattern details as well. And this is a little buddy pouch from Sallie Tomato, and it's really tactile, really cute, and a unisex gift, nice token gift for teachers or friends with dogs. I must have a swig of coffee. And then, because the venue that I'm going to on Saturday is for artists, it's for creative people, so there will be a lot of creative people there. I like to take along some of my paintbrush rolls. Now, I've not done a pattern for this. If there was enough interest, I possibly could do a pattern for this. But it's my White Clean artist brush rolls. And I should have bought one filled with paintbrushes, but you fill it with paintbrushes. It's got pockets, and then you can snap it open and closed to keep the brushes in place. And it's all White Clean fabrics. So I'm going to be taking some of these. I've probably got too many pretty ones and not enough neutral ones for the fair. So if I really am inclined, if I feel ready enough today, because I really do have to price everything and decide what I'm taking, I might make some more neutral ones. I've only got a couple of in the blue, and I've got a couple in the green. But the rest is all lemons and lovebirds. I mean, there's a limit to how many, not many people are, well, maybe people will be drawn to the bright colours, but maybe there'll be too many lemons on my table. I've got a lot of lemons, and then I've made some smaller ones, so smaller size ones. And the smaller ones are usually handy. So what I might do is knock up a few smaller ones in the neutral. It's a good idea, Louise. Then, on a whim last Saturday, I thought, oh, I fancy trying one for makeup brushes. Now, I don't make makeup. I wear makeup. I wear a bit of mascara, a bit of lipstick, a bit of foundation. I don't really use the brushes. But I did have a go at making a mini brush roll for makeup brushes, and I put, because my dilemma with makeup brushes is that they're all different sizes. In fact, where did I put those brushes? I could go and get them and show you. Hold please. Coming back. Oh, I need to be more organised for these things. Okay, so I actually bought some makeup brushes on eBay as props because I don't use them. Do you use makeup brushes? I know quite a few people probably do, because whenever I do these fairs, people say they look at my artist brush rolls and they think, oh, you could use them for makeup brushes, but they're too tall for makeup brushes, as these are quite short. And the thing is, let me know in the comments if you use a makeup brush. I'd really like to know how tall they are. I bought these smaller ones, and I've basically built this, constructed this according to how big they are. This is very difficult to do on a live when I'm starting to get hot. Which I might, excuse me, I might just open the window. It's either hot flush, or it's the coffee, or it's because I'm talking and I'm excited. Oh, but I'm starting to sweat. Anyway, excuse that. But yeah, I knew this would happen. When I'm not organised, things start to go wrong. Okay, so then the thing with makeup brushes, and which is why I've not made makeup brush rolls until now, is because they all vary so much in size. It's a bit hard to accommodate them in a brush roll. Which is why I made the pocket sloping. Let me just open it up. And I'd really like to know what you think about this, because it's like a new to me, it's a take on my artist brush roll, but it's a smaller size. Okay, so this one needs to go down there, and then the shorter ones need to go down this. It's not working very well, but see what I mean? And then there's another one there. This one's quite chubby. There's another little one. And then you get these, well, it came with these silly, well, little brushes. I have no idea. I mean, is that for blusher or foundation, or it's like a real fat one. And then this one, what do you do with that? I don't know. Please tell me if you use makeup brushes and tell me what they're for. I wouldn't have a clue. But I thought, because they're such awkward shapes, and also the diameter, I made a bigger pocket at the end for the fat stuff. And then I attempted as well some little elasticated, see, a little bit of it, you see, it's the elastic thing is not really, I think for the elastic thing to work, I'd need to have a pocket to catch it at the bottom, because just the elastic alone, things like that could just potentially plop out the bottom. That sounded horrible, I'm sorry. I must mind my words. But yeah, so it's a work in progress. I might take it on, I probably will take it on, take it to the fair on Saturday for the people that do ask me about artist makeup brush rolls, just to get their feedback on how it would work for them. Because I'd need to know how many makeup brushes they usually have and how thick they are. And I think the thicker ones need to go in their own little pocket. This elasticated bit that I was trying out, maybe that could be used for one of those foundation sponge kind of things, which I don't use either. Maybe I should start. But yeah, the whole top closes over and snaps in place to prevent them from falling out. Well, that's the idea anyway. And then you would just roll it on up and tie it in a little knot, or, well, I can't really do that with standing here, but yeah. So you've got a little dinky little makeup brush roll. Let me know what you think about that. It's a kind of a work in progress prototype thingy. But yeah, I think that's about it from me today. I don't think I've got anything else. Oh, I do have these passport holders that I could put on my table as well, but I don't know, as you can see, my table's filling up, and at the craft fair on Saturday, I'm going to have the table's going to be shorter than this and narrower. So I'm going to be stacking boxes, and I've got a little shelf and a couple of bag stands, but I'm that's my next thing that I need to do today. Apart from cool off, the next thing I need to do today is restuff all the bags to plump them out so that they stand pretty. Decide what I'm taking, decide what's going on the table first. And what I'd usually do is take a photo. I must remember to take that photo of my layout so that when I get to the fair, all I have to do is open the photo and do exactly what I did at home and hope it works. So that's about it from me today. Whew. Never mind my coffee. I think I need water now. I've been talking far too long. But I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. I hope you're managing to sew a bit yourself if you like sewing. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.